out there in YouTube land. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever it is. It's a rare daytime unsafe at any speed stream. Why? Well, just because. And also because I noticed that haven't really been on much this past week. It's been, well, this past month probably. Things have been things. So I'm just gonna drive and talk and go into the usual Friday meeting. I might make it just in time, we'll see. And let's see, somebody liked a link I shared on Facebook. Oh my, how nice is that? Let's see here. Anyhow, I had a thought actually that was exactly why I popped on, because I was going to just chat about that, or blather about that, since I can't really be interactive when I'm driving, because I can't generally, I don't want to take my road off that long to read them, and I can't quite make them out, generally speaking, because it's too small on the screen. But anyhow, what the heck was it? Well, I guess I can do the commercial plug right here up front. There's a new clip art pack out from Nulo Games. So go to Drive-Thru RPG and find it there. I'll be putting links up on the community page this afternoon, probably when I get home. And with, of course, the usual discounts for channel members. But it's another entry in the Unsafe at Any Speed. Another entry in the Strange Things series. This one does feature some of the illos that I've put on some live streams in the past. Still not the one with all the D pics in it. That one is pretty much assembled, but still needs to be put together. We're hoping to get 4 art packs out. Well, maybe not 4, 2, 3, 4. In May, we're gonna do some art packs, but it's all gonna be mermaids pretty much, because, well, it's Mermay. And the game adventures will get finished someday. When some lazy ass sits down and finishes the writing, or rather the revisions, he looked at and said, this is no good. Needs to be redone. But damn, what was it I wanted to come on here and talk about? Okay, it was something I noticed on other streams and bits and pieces. Oh well. I did decide that I have to go check out Delete Laws one of these days, because well, one thing I also gleaned from bits and pieces on other people's broadcasts is that Chilito de Castro, everybody's favorite constitutional law scholar and jailbird, has been keeping his channel alive with a series of guest hosts. I probably should contact Team DLZ and volunteer to be a guest host. I could just drive around, look for the driving pigs, kind of like I'm doing now. It'd be a blast from the past, from the days when Chilito would drive around and be a hazard to everybody around him. But these guest hosts, one of them is, well, was, is, has been, I don't know, maybe will be in the future too, a lawyer by the name of Michael Ehling, or Ailing, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I like Ehling myself personally. And he was apparently doing a fundraiser while hosting. Toledo is hoping to raise $30,000 for something. And Michael Ehling was there to help out. Because, according to the clip that I saw, Michael Ehling feels kinship with Toledo because they're both fighting for the common man. They're both all about natural law or something. And also, Ehling is apparently the guy that Toledo will be doing his apprenticeship with once he gets out of the clink. The apprenticeship so he can become a lawyer. And, oh, yeah, guess who is probably not going to make the meeting on time? That would be me. It's too early for traffic to be this bad, both geographically and chronologically. Huh. Well, I guess we'll find out. Anyhow, so $30,000 is what Toledo needs to raise. And Michael Ehling was helping out. One thing I did notice in the clip that, oh God, train of thought just went away again. Because now I'm frustrated by this damn traffic. But maybe there's driving pigs up ahead. Maybe that's why there's a backup already. Today might be the day. Today might be the day for the car driving pigs. Let's hope so. In the name of the great, most powerful force in the universe, the most constitutional law scholar in the history of scholarliness, Jose Maria Toledo de Castro. Actually, one thing I did, there's my thought, came back. Michael Ehling kept referring to Toledo as Chili, which I kind of found odd, because the letters written to the court, you know, saying what a fantastic guy he was, and how he shouldn't go to jail because he's a fantastic guy. And by the way, did they mention that he's a fantastic guy? They all said that they're his bestest friends in the history of bestest friendships. And they all call him JD. Because JD is what his friends call him. So his mom calls him Toledo. His friends call him JD. So who calls him Chili? Is Chili the name that he uses so he can separate the people that are just there as minions and worshippers and piggy banks from the real friends? Maybe. That would make sense. That would be why his bestest friends of friends writing character references to the court all called him JD. And everybody else calls him Chili, because everybody else is just there to stroke the ego and empty the piggy bank when he asks for it. Is that the proper read of the situation here? Is there another explanation? I mean, we all compartmentalize, right? For example, I would never do a live stream while engaging in my professional activities as the janitor that I am. Similarly, you will never see me live streaming around family. And I'm going to take a drink now. Fortunately, it's neither a whiskey drink nor a vodka drink. Just a chai tea drink. Let's see. Oh, someone's up. Someone's there. Can't see who. But hello. Yup, to you too, whoever you are. I think it's Cap. Hi, Cap. I need to catch up on your Toledo updates. So much I need to catch up on. People be leaving all kinds of messes. Oh, the life of a janitor. It's so difficult. Or my custodial engineer. I don't know. Well, anyhow. So since he's, as far as I'm aware, he's never mentioned this whole JD thing on any of his videos or live streams or anything. So is Chili just a character? And did he play that character in court? Is the utter asshole that wishes cancer on children, that is so self-absorbed that he can't even control himself in a courtroom setting, to the point where he puts his feet up on the benches, calls the bailiffs pigs right there in front of the judge, spreads lies about said judge while making his broadcasts from jail. Is that just a character? And did he not? Is he too so dumb that he didn't recognize that? Okay, it's time to stop playing the character because I'm in real shit now. But he's still playing the character from jail, though. If you listen to those brilliant commentaries that he's offering. So I don't know. I think maybe I'm back to Chili is what the know him as and call him as, or call the name they call him. And then he can also tell them to work that way. You know, sometimes, a lot of people, it's hard to keep track of who's who. And if they call you JD, oh, okay, you're not supposed to con them and rip them off. But if they call you Chili, fair game. So what does that say about Michael Ehling? Michael Ehling, at least in the clip I saw, did not refer to his good friend Chili as JD. Maybe he called him Chili because that's what the Rubes know him as. They didn't want to confuse their little brains. I mean, that's certainly possible. Well, this is not looking good. Well, now that I have figured out how to use the GPS / robot pilot on the cell phone, I'll have to program in the location of, the bi-weekly meeting, I guess, for the foreseeable future. Well, no, just May. A lot of things going on in May. It's Mermay. Said there'll be some clip art packs with mermaids released. There'll be every Wednesday. There'll be black and white mermaid drawings over at Shades of Grey for people to go look at if they feel so inclined. I'll have to try to find a mermaid themed movie or two to put up there. Oh, yeah, speaking of putting things up there, I think maybe we've been a little too harsh on some of the frauditors and other jackasses who try to shut people's channels down over copyright issues when it was clearly free use that they're freaking out about. I keep getting notifications about people using my content who aren't using my content. Sometimes it's been little clips I've taken, which, thank you, I appreciate it. It shocks me every time, but I appreciate it. Or it's clips that I have taken and used that they're telling me, YouTube is sending me this alert saying, hey, these people using your content, they're breaking your copyright. And I go look at it. Because I go look at it more. If you want to break, well, I won't say that. But anyhow, I go look. And I go, well, okay, so they are using the same clip that I used. No, they did not poach my live stream. So, yeah. And then I just archive it and move on. I'm wondering if there are people out there, like JD, for example, who are too lazy or too stupid to do a little research, and so they just click the "you stole my stuff" button. And actually, I've gotten a couple of notices like that, where, well, there's a film, one of my favorite films actually. It's called White Zombie, and there are some death metal bands, emo kind of bands too, that have used clips from that film in their music videos. So every so often, somebody's agent or online representative will send me, yeah, I know, Chili do research, yeah, what a goofy concept. I'll get a notice. Hey, we're challenging you for putting up our copyrighted material, and this is now demonetized. I don't even know that the film was monetized to begin with, but it's now demonetized, and you will have to contest this and offer proof that you have the right to use it. And if you file a false claim, your channel will be banned. Okay. Well, I'm not the one filing the false claim. The representatives of the band or the production company of the music video, they're the ones filing the false claim. Since they are the ones that took a clip from the film that I put up in its entirety, and now they want me to take down the whole film. They're claiming stuff they have no right to claim. Just like I couldn't go after anyone if they were decided to put up White Zombie on their YouTube channel. I could not go, hey, I put up that film. They can't go after. No, they can't put that up too. It doesn't work like that. So those I actually respond to. Those I click a little, I'm going to argue this. And so far they've taken down, or they have retracted their objection. Because I just state straight up that, well, White Zombie, public domain. They took a clip from the movie that I have on my channel. They used the same source I used. They have the same rights I have. So fuck off. That last part isn't really in there. And it's phrased a little differently, but yeah. So I'm just wondering whether some of these threats, I'm fairly certain that Chilito's causing disputes, that's just him being an asshole. He's anti-free speech for everybody but him. Anti-First Amendment for everybody but him. Anti-Second Amendment for everybody but him, I'd imagine. Which makes the whole Ling appearance on the Delete Laws channel, I'm assuming that's where the clip came from, because he had the Delete Laws background. I guess he could have been on his own channel putting it up there, but that would be weird. I wonder if he knows exactly how anti the free and open exchange of ideas that JD is, you know, how anti that JD really is. I guess I'm baffled why someone who presents himself as a free speech advocate, a natural law advocate, would even want to be within 100 miles of Chilito de Castro. Unless it goes back to the fact that he knows him as Chili, not JD. So Michael Ling is just another one of many marks that's just there to be milked and used. And once he is no longer useful, then we'll have Chilito bad-mouthing him online and just carrying on. But anyhow, I will have to go take a look at that. I'm also toying with the idea that maybe I should get back to doing a little pre-video little live stream that I was doing right when I first was putting up films and TV shows on was it Sunday I was doing originally. Now I moved it to Saturday primarily. Get back doing a tiny little live stream before that, just so I can get on and interact a bit with people. Well, that, so YouTube doesn't freak out about the original content versus unoriginal content ratio that needs to be present on a channel. Let's see. Merb went after Ailing, wasn't impressed. Well, I think it's a couple of weeks ago now. Oh my, it's almost a month ago now. Time flies when De Castro's in jail. I went to Ling's website during a live stream and was looking at it. And seems like a fascinating guy as a person. I mean, he appears to be a motorcycle enthusiast, which is neat for someone who's a lawyer, I would think, or you know, not to type. At least not my stereotype of lawyers. But everything on that website, I mean, including some of the cell copy, I think the phone number as well, I think the name of the website, it all like screamed ambulance chaser. I think Ling, he's a personal injury lawyer. So yeah, he deals with personal injuries. But I think the guy, honest to God, goes out there and literally chases ambulances. It's based on his website. And now I'm talking smack about an attorney, so I'm gonna get myself sued. Hey, I'll finally get the lawsuit I've been promised. I don't know. I mean, for all I know, he's the most ethical of ethical people since ethics were invented by probably Jose Maria de Castro. most powerful force in the universe, after all. Oh. Little piece of something bouncing around the freeway. But looks like I actually might get to my destination on time anyway. Which means I will probably be wrapping up this live stream pretty soon. I know people can't see much from the car. And I know I've streamed from the parking lots and from the general vicinity of where these meetings happen. But, you know, janitorial stuff, it's very, very secret, and we have to, you know, keep some sort of air of mystery around it and security around it. So I might just end this before I reach my destination. Just because. But yeah, so Merv was not impressed by Link. Now, I will say one thing though, if the guy is legit and serious about doing, you know, lawyer training via internships, which you can do legally in California from what I understand, and he's doing it the right way, and he's actually teaching people law and not bullshit activism, then I think actually that might be laudable. But then I come back to him doing a fundraiser for Jose Maria de Castro, JD to his friends, Chile to his marks, I think. And then I sort of wonder, when you're studying at the feet of a grandmaster, they're apprenticeships, I guess. You're learning the craft. Again, I don't know. I am arm's length and a couple of football fields lengths away from the legal profession. So I really don't know how things operate. I'm just talking off the top of my head as I'm driving. Through heavier than usual traffic. Suddenly realizing that maybe it's heavier than usual traffic because it's not the day of the week I think it is. Yeah, no, it's Friday. It's Friday. Let's see driving pigs on Friday. Oh, that's gonna get me a copyright notice, huh? Or maybe just complaints for putting obscene content on YouTube. Because that sure as hell was obscene. Let's see. JD understands laws better. Well, yeah, JD, Juris Doctorate, right? So that's what the JD stands for, probably, right? Yeah, I think I just hit on it. His bestest pals call him JD because they recognize his greatness and they have just bestowed upon him, just without even needing to apprentice with an attorney, a Juris Doctorate. Because he is Chilito. He is the most powerful force in the universe. He is disconnected from reality as anyone else knows it. And also, yeah, listen to that Michael Ehling clip. He talks a bit about Chilito's vision for enforcing, you know, for punishment. Has he really paid attention to Cholito's vision for punishment. Even Cholito can be governed by Cholito's vision for punishment. Cholito was told, hey, you were dumb. You've been slapped on the wrist. There might be further slaps coming. So don't go do that dumb thing again. And what did he do? Went and did the dumb thing. And then I was watching Michael Ehling. Actually, I was listening at this point, but going on about Cholito's second arrest while disrupting a crime scene. Or in this case, it was actually literally disrupting a crime scene, not just a traffic stop. And did he not watch the tape that Cholito himself filmed? Oh, said Michael Ehling, Cholito was only behind the police tape because officers escorted him there. He filmed himself ducking in and out, well, ducking under and out, back and forth behind the police tape. Then a couple officers, we actually talked to him. Maybe, did he give him this journalism bullshit? I don't know, but they then said, yeah, go that way or go talk to those people or something. But that has become, Chili was never behind the yellow tape until an officer escorted him in there. No, he was ducking in and out. So maybe that's why Ehling is teaming up with Cholito. Maybe they both have a shaky relationship with reality. I don't know the guy. Don't know much about him. Shouldn't really be talking bad about him, especially since maybe he is. Maybe he might also be as anti the free and open exchange of ideas as Cholito de Castro is. That might be another thing they have in common. Well, I am probably going to wrap this up just because I'm getting close to my destination, and as I said, I just should wrap this up. So let's see. Chili does have a lawyer. Well, yeah, I just said that the Ehling can't help Chili with his Las Vegas problems because I think he is licensed in Nevada. No, not Nevada. He's in California and Texas, I want to say. I think that's what the website said. I think that's what the crawl underneath his name said, too. He's licensed in California and Texas. But anyhow, God, there was a thought that popped in my head because you said that. Now it's gone. It's that big empty head. It's hard to keep track of things in there. Okay. It'll come to me. Anyhow, thanks for dropping by. Whoever did, Cap, thank you for hanging out, for chatting, and ZXL Master, thank you for coming in too. I just noticed you right now. But I will talk to everybody when I talk to you the next time around. And I will let you know immediately if I see any driving pigs. And I can't disconnect. Well, I guess the world will now learn where the top secret meeting of the janitorial masters take place. If you can, go in there and analyze the backgrounds as they go flying by behind me. Let's see, another red light, and turn it off here. I'm getting every red light today, and that's what I get for talking crap about personal injury lawyers. There we go. Yes. Aha.